Okay, so now it's time for some quick final thoughts, starting with Conor.
I think it's great to see, as I said earlier, solid defense, really working hard, making Connacht have to earn every meter. And I think that's really positive. I think, you go through 7 changes in your starting team and still manage to keep some sense of cohesion and some sense of togetherness. I think Connacht were definitely better in the second half, and it forced us to be better in the second half than we have been in the last couple of weeks. And I think it's been good to see that. It's been good to see that we can play for 80 minutes and still be making a difference towards the end of the match as well. So I think that's really positive. Yes, of course, there's going to be work-ons, but any time where you can introduce 2 new caps and still get good mileage out of your starting hooker who's not had a very many caps on his own, and to do as well as he did, and then to have a new cap come on for his first at hooker, and all based on injuries. This isn't a thing of, sure, everybody's missing players, it's the Six Nations. So to see that is, for me, really, really positive. And I think it looks good for us going forward for our next game.
Okay, and now for Keno's final thoughts.
Yeah, I just want to touch on 2 notable performances in my head. The first is an obvious one. It's Rudolphus RK Neiman, player of the match. His all-around impact in this game was stunning. He set up that Liam Turner try with a well-timed offload. I think one of his offloads was possibly less than a 50-50. But to be honest, he finds the mark with them so often, you'd be very slow to criticize him for trying it on. In the line-out, he was key as well, constantly stealing tackles. Like, he stole 3 in that game. Leinster are top of the table, I think, for stolen line-outs at this point in the season, and you can kind of see, even when he's maybe not on the pitch, I think he's influenced the way we're approaching the defensive line out now. So physical in the carry as well. 12 carries for 45 meters, just put Leinster on the front foot. And contributions to Max Deegan's try as well. Like, he scores 1, assists on 2, and in the tackle, he's a big physical dude. He really was disrupting Connacht's attacking phases. In the 61st minute, his pressure forced that knock-on from Connacht, which denied them a clear scoring opportunity. It's like his ability to read in the tight as well as in the loose is just, he's some fella for one fella. I think he's just signing the season for across the provinces.
Absolutely.
The one other performance then that I wanted to note, which I think is important to do when they happen, is Owen Cross. I thought he had an excellent performance. He was consistent. He was a good communicator throughout. He had a great command of the breakdown. He was strict both sides in terms of rolling away and offside, and he really contributed to the flow of the match. A few contentious moments, particularly around that potential high tackle, but he really maintained a very fair approach. Again, clear communication, both with his assistant referees and then to the players. His decision to let that Bundyaki tackle on Andrew Osborne's stand, no penalty, was well supported in the replay. So, it's hard to criticize. Yes, there were a few mistakes across the match, but referees are human. I thought he had an excellent performance, and I look forward to following his refereeing career.
Well, that's brilliant, lads. Many thanks to Conor and Keno for taking the extra time to record. It's a pleasure as always, and hope to have you both on again soon. Thanks, lads.
Cheers, guys. Good to chat.
Thanks, Jeff. It's been a pleasure.